I'm very excited today. Listen, they told us through him all things were made, and without him there was nothing made that was made. And I ask you, who is he? Last week we established this whole world is mine. I challenge you to find anything that exists that didn't exist in the mind first. Or we could say the imagination. Also, they told us, scripture says, he calls forth things that are unseen as though they were seen, and they become seen. Right now, everybody can close their eyes. Imagine a version of yourself that does not exist. And then you can open your eyes and you can change your behavior and you can work to become that. So you are calling forth things that are unseen as though they were seen, and they become seen. Understand, when we talk about scripture, they personified the power, because the power has no face, form, or figure. But they personified it. And I'm going to tell you the secret to your life, the secret to scripture is the imagination. The imagination is actually what creates the reality. That's why last week we decided if you miss him, you injure yourself. Because the whole thing is about images. Remember, you were made in his image and his likeness. So if you're not proactively programming yourself, then you are being programmed, because the images give you the vision. And then you got to be careful, because it's good and bad. Remember, he said, I kill and I heal and I wound and I make alive. And he said, none can deliver out of my hands. Because whatever you think, if you think some negative stuff, you will create negative stuff in your life. And listen, this is how important imagination is. And I know it's hard for you to believe what, just the imagination. Think about it. Prayer. What is prayer other than the imagination? They said anything you want in prayer, believe that you have it and you will. How do you believe that you have it? You think you have it. You feel like you have it. So then you walk like you have it and you talk like you have it. Because remember, it's all a vibration, thought and feeling. When you put those two together, you can create anything in the world. And there's also another scripture. It says, now they are one people. They have one language. And nothing that they propose to do will be impossible for them. Well, we on this planet right now, we know all the different nationalities and all the different languages. But I say to you, all of us, no matter what language we verbally speak, we can all close our eyes and imagine. That's the one language in the world. And why is it nothing that we do will be impossible? Because if you see it in your mind's eye, you can manifest it. It has to exist in the subjective world before it exists in the objective world. So what we want to do is be proactive and start dealing with the cause and not the effect. Because this is the world of death. Because this is the afterthought. This is the shadow of the actual thoughts. So we're going to deal with our thoughts. And that's why the thoughts are so important. That's why it was, as you think in your heart, so are you. Your heart, subconscious mind. You can't get away from the laws of mind. And that's what this whole thing is about. So the secret to scripture, the secret to creating what you want is your imagination. And it's so simple, it's going to be hard for you to grasp that concept. But just think about it. Think about it, meditate on it, and I guarantee you, you will not disprove that everything came through the imagination before it existed here. So remember, it's all mine. Drop a comment below and let me know what you all think. And as always, thank you for your time.